We have some messages. We want to read a couple. I hope this is good. God, the way you're laughing is mischievous.
Okay, so this is from Mr. Peters. Mama V, please do not fail to read this. I'm reading. You and Roland are looking smashing today. Keep it up.
Okay, thank you.
I've been wanting to ask you both if you guys are husband and wife. What do you think, Mr. Peters?
Husband and wife, they're always on TV, huh?
Like it's one in town.
great.
Husband and wife doing a show.
Who
You know,
look
like
after
we are
the
the
house?
royal couple.
Who look after the house?
Oh, we'll get house helps to take care of
yeah,
that.
I think that'll be great.
This one says, good morning, Roland, Mama V. Most people put Mama V's name before Roland's. Today, I prefer Roland. I am Arnold from Ashiye.
Oh, apparently, it just
he
doesn't
should
rhyme.
say hi to Angela for
Roland
me.
rhymes better.
He says you should say hi to Angela for me.
Yeah, Angela, wherever she is now. I think she's in the UK now. Angela, my ex. Yes.
Really? Okay, so this one says, we're beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vows and ex name pops up. I declined straight away going ahead with the wedding. Will only sorry to the people present and move out from Wallace. Yeah, that's if you are aware of yourself, because you never know what could happen to you.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
This one says, for me, I would just simply walk out from the wedding without saying anything, from James at Goso.
But I think that the fact that I know it can be a bit unnerving and annoying, but the fact that she mentioned your ex name,
yeah,
doesn't mean that you still shouldn't go ahead.
Charlie.
Will be somewhere. What would you have done? I haven't picked your mind on this. You've just been all announcing and things like that.
No, I said that it's, for me personally, it will be like the biggest red flag. It will mean for that moment that,
because I'll be thinking I'm with a woman
he's
who
not
thinks,
ready.
Yeah, who thinks about somebody else.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Because
I mean,
listen, even if you say you're not thinking about the person, I would want my name to also be mentioned frequently.
yeah.
It means that you haven't gotten that yet.
It means that I'm not in your. My name is always not on your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
just to, especially when the names are different, like Roland and
Francis or something.
you know,
Roland and
or
Francis.
Frank.
That's,
Roland and they're two
Yeah.
abstract names.
yeah. So you can't say that
Yeah.
it was Franklin and Frank. So
Yes.
it's close. This final one, before we go to the newspaper, says, good morning, Mama V and Ron. I really enjoy your morning shows. That's great of you. Keep it up. But Mama V, be careful with Roland this morning, from Frank Fiano, Vobom in Keta. Yes,
She's
sir.
safe.
I will.
She's safe. I beg. She's safe. Never be
If
afraid.
you feel I am not safe, please come to my rescue.
Yeah. Knight in shining armor.
Let's do the newspapers now. Roland has got the Daily
Knight in
Graphic.
shining armor. From Keta. Oh, Mama V.
I'm from Anglonga and Tegby.
Oh,
so
Mama V. Oh, Mama V.
I'm your sister. You have to protect me. if
Anyway,
you
let's
see.
look at this. The Daily Graphic has on the front page dark clouds over November 7 for general election, and precisely about the date and whether Parliament is ready for it. It's just a calculation, I guess. Just doesn't. I hope that we do it November 7, so that by December we can celebrate Christmas. Because sometimes when the election is held November 7, December 7, Charlie, we don't get to enjoy Christmas.
A lot of parents will also say, let's do it in December so that we don't feel the pressure of buying things for Christmas. You know, it's as if there's no Christmas.
No, Christmas, we need to celebrate Christmas. By Christmas, we know who our president is, incumbent or new one. That's it. All right, so we have dark clouds over November 7 for general election. Mobile phone users to enjoy domestic roaming. And then free for all at KMA. Back page, we have Gender Ministry begins exercise to rescue children from the streets. And then on the center spread, not really a center spread. I think it should be the center spread. Please hold on for me. This is the work of the devil. Now,
The devil are bread.
this is the work of God. Straight away. Digital fishing, a savior of Ghana's dwindling fishing fortunes. And now apparently there's this new software that enables digital fishing to take place. Get to the center spread of the paper, you get to know what they're talking about. Great, great, great story. Great feature there. What else do we want?
All right, let's do the Ghanaian Times. Front page, government urged to list ECG on stock exchange. Prisons recruitment, check the requirement for recruitment into the Ghana Prisons Service. in the Ghanaian Times on Monday, May 23. Blows at KMA. Parliament resumes with many bills to pass. Back page, Hearts face Hazakas behind closed doors. Kotoko Storm, Bechem, PLB issues guidelines for Hearts Hazakas match. It's a must for Mediama. These are the sports headlines, back page of the Ghanaian Times. But let's go to page 3 and read this one about fighting breaking out at KMA. It says that the electing of the presiding members of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly yesterday degenerated into confusion as a fight broke out between assembly members. After 5 rounds of voting ended in a stalemate, the assembly members abandoned the process of voting. That was because the 2 contestants, Nana Kofi Senya, perceived to be the choice of the NPP, and Nana Edumhene, reportedly the National Democratic Congress's favorite, failed to secure the 2/3 majority vote required by the law. The election was supervised by the Deputy Ashanti Regional Director of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Lawrence Sapon. There are a lot more details. I don't know. They keep doing this, and this is the fight. Oh, but if you want to watch the fight proper, just go to myjoyonline.com. It's on the page. I think somebody sent a message and said
they have a video.
If leaders are doing this, yes, they've got the video. If leaders are doing this,
but you didn't watch South Africa. The one took place in Ukraine, Turkey, Japan.
But Ghana is not them countries. You know what I mean?
I think that one day will happen.
Because look at what is happening in Kenya.
One day it will happen.
No,
in
it won't
Parliament.
happen. It won't happen.
Only that there's too much space between the minority and majority.
Somebody slapped. Somebody slapped someone in Parliament. Somebody has slapped somebody in Parliament before, but I think that's
Evander Holyfield and Mayweather. 2 mismatched weights.
Look at what's happening in Kenya. The police brutality on a group of people who were
bad.
Only because of what? Electoral regulations, new regulations. It happened in Ghana, but nothing happened. I mean, we talked about it. The discourse.
Let my vote count.
Yeah, but that was for a different purpose. I'm talking about for the same purpose as in new regulations for the elections.
But still,
we know that
that was police
for
brutality in Ghana. Let my vote count.
I'm talking about on the same issue. The way we received the same issue of new electoral regulations.
Can I say that perhaps we're a bit politically mature than some of the African countries?
Well, maybe we can control our passions a lot better. I don't know. Well, okay. Well, that's it for the times. But we've also had our own share of police brutality. I agree with you.
Yeah. Look, I've been beaten several times during coverage of elections. I've been covering elections since 2000. 2004 Kakra, 2008 Kakra.
Yeah, but you didn't report.
But not by police.
Could you identify?
Depends on which party is winning or losing.
Could you identify the people who beat you up?
Some of my friends. It's in the heat of the moment. You take it as when it comes.
You see, that's it. That's why we are still here. That's why we'll continue to record some of these cases.
Because as a journalist, you know the risk in your job.
That's why somebody would slap someone, and because of party issues, he would say, "Wabome."
I say, I even love him. I love.
I mean, God says love your enemies, so that one there, but Wabome. Really?
And the video is even playing. Look at this one. Hey, that's all.
I had a good friend who is the Ashanti Regional Minister, Mr. John Alexander, come on Ekosisen yesterday, explained that a gathering like this for the assembly, it's like you can relate that to Parliament. That's how it is.
So he's saying that Parliament one day they will fight.
No, he hasn't said that. Hey, Roland, I just want people to understand. I just want people to understand the sort of people and the position they occupy who are involved in this.
Logic.
Shame on all those who decided to fight. Hey!
Front page of the Daily Guide has a story. Blows at KMA over presiding member, only presiding member.
Chale.
President, who elected president, what will happen? PM election. Afoko grilled again, and police girl in sex video. Have you watched the video?
No.
Oh, Charlie. Some nice
Police girl.
They say allegedly
Like
police
she's
woman.
a police officer?
Yeah, she has this naked video. I think she was sending to a boyfriend or something. You know, these days when you are sending the thing get intercepted not by people in transit or virtual, but human beings.
It means that people are still not...
I don't know why you record yourself
People
naked.
are not
though.
hearing. Because we've been talking about this.
Why do you want to record yourself naked?
Yesterday, somebody gave an advice.
No
If your guy says you should do a video, like record yourself and send him, just tell him that unip wankasa as the human being, you are way better than the video. So wherever he is, he should come down. I think it's I don't know why people continue to do this, but if people continue to do this, then we'll still continue to see the leakage.
Even people who live in the same house do that.
Well, if you don't want to experience it, if you don't want this to go into the wrong hands, then don't do it.
My thing is, the mobile phone as we have it, even though you've deleted, the whole system belongs to Samsung. It's a database. Or Apple, or someplace. Somebody can hack into it. Or even, let's say the phone gets missing, and they want to wrap everything off. Somebody who is using the machine, going through, can see if the person, I think it can be, you can retrieve your information on a dead phone. So why do you record yourself? It just doesn't make sense. Besides,
that's it.
Obana na bema na onene eyadie. So who no naked? Edie na opesa dia oye no.
Let's do the Finder newspaper. Front page, more trouble for economy. Faulty FPSO spikes LPG crude oil imports. Investors angry over ADB IPO delay. Teacher unions boycott talks with government over proposed licenses. GIFEC launches 10th anniversary. These are the front page headlines when you grab the Finder newspaper today. Hold on.
The Daily Dispatch has a story, survey of insults on radio. MPP and NDC disagree on
Media Foundation for West Africa.
Okay. Media Foundation for West Africa methods. Okay. Who? MPP and NDC.
They would obviously disagree.
Oh, they would obviously disagree. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the mode of...
Both of them.
The mode is problematic.
At least it's something they all agree on. Let's look at this. BNFT stock market to trade derivatives next year. You have a picture there of a Kowa 30. And then only 10% of salaries will go to Eastwish cards. I don't know why.
They're insisting on the Eastwish.
No, I think we should use it. We spend a lot of money on this. We should use the system. And it can weed out ghost names. Because once you don't have the card, it means that you can't access any money. Yeah. They want to pay you on the card. So you use the card to transact. So if you want to transfer your money from the card onto your main account, that's your matter. I think we have to use the platform. I don't know why we are resisting this. Because if we pay money to ghost names, we pay monies to ghost names, they get diverted into people's personal accounts. So if you don't have the card for that very account, you can't withdraw.
I think
so the money will be there, and then it will be taken back to the accountant general. They know why they are resisting it.
Roland,
they know
another
why
argument
they are resisting
I heard,
it.
I think from one of the unions, those who are talking, is because they are insisting on using just one facility or a particular facility to do this transaction. They want it opened up. I mean, and I don't know how, but you can continue to read a lot more details in the paper that will give you a better understanding. You're done with the papers because we have to run off. Benedict is already here. I've got tons of messages as well. I think our chats, our side chats, AM chat this morning is generating a lot of comments on WhatsApp. And this issue is something that happened, a couple on their wedding day.
True story.
Exchanging the wedding vows. The lady just, instead of mentioning her husband to be, as in the man who was standing in front of her name, she decided to mention an ex.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know whether we have to demonstrate this again.
No, we don't. I don't want to marry you.
I didn't say I wanted to, but I just
okay, this one says the marriage would not continue because one cheats another from Imoro Abdul Wahab of Bimbala. Well, you are interpreting that to mean already that the person is cheating. We've got a lot more stories when you go to myjoyonline.com.
And we have to make way for sports. And let's look at what's on my journal. Ivorian refugees in Ghana voice out their concerns. Oh, Ivorians are still living in Ghana? How? U.S. election, Donald Trump open to talks with North Korea. I thought we said the Ivory Coast economy
Donald Trump,
was
North
now,
Korea.
And then Joy Sports Euro moment, 19-year-old Ronaldo, Portugal beats Holland. And Doomsaw returns as only 2 out of 10 homes in Kumasi have power.
It's been restored. I think I saw
Yeah.
the,
So why is the story,
early evening.
why is the story still making headlines then? Government is not considering ban on WhatsApp, Skype, Viber calls. Omane Boama. And then MPs expelled from SA Parliament for heckling. This one, it was fight too. It was not
As for
heckling.
Jacob Zuma,
It was
I
fight.
don't
Can
know.
we click on that and watch another fight? It was fight. I watched the video yesterday on YouTube. Fight. MPs expelled. Oh, yes, Ghana. Go to South Africa. South Africa.
Well, we'll come back. We'll come back with that video. And then Sylvester Frimpong from Kumasi says, I would have called the wedding off if I were the man. This is too, hey, Charlie, this is where the fat was to imagine. I know. Please send the big words to Roland. He likes big words. We'll make way for Benedict, who comes up with sports. When we come back, we will make time for the messages that you sent to us on this particular conversation. It's a Wednesday. It's an AM Business Wednesday.
But I had this one. It says you two always keeping me. You two Voltaire are always keeping me happy. Keep it up. And that's from. It says Mr. and Mrs. Walker. Oh, Charlie, Engineer Gavon. We're not married.
Yeah. All right. So it's we're launching.
I guess we're a couple on the show. It goes that way. Yeah.
Would you have married me, by the way?
No.
Okay.
The way you are and the way I am can't happen.
All right. Benedict.